Hey, thank you very much. You know what? Legendary, very excited about this. Legendary guitarist Brian Ray is everywhere, literally. I don't know how he does it. While on tour with Paul McCartney, he's performed in countless venues, played with talented frontmen, and co-wrote with some of the best in the industry. And now, love this, the reluctant rock god is right here in the SFL paying tribute to the master. The master. Please welcome award-winning songwriter, singer, producer, and renowned guitarist, Mr. Brian Ray. What's up, Brian? I love that, by the way.
Jeff, thank you.
As I was saying, you need a business card that says that reluctant rock god. So we're talking about paying tribute to the master, and again, I've dabbled in a little bit of music, drummer over here, as we know, but is it an understatement to say that Les Paul, father of the electric guitar?
Not an understatement at all. I mean, you can't go to a show without seeing a Gibson Les Paul on someone in the band, and you can't experience music these days without experiencing his invention of sound-on-sound recording, which made it possible to put one thing layered on top of another one.
Right. I mean, and as you said, I mean, you're talking jazz, rock, R&B, everything. I mean, you know, it's all genres. So, I mean, do you feel that with that invention, his guitar, I mean, his legacy kind of lives on?
Oh, absolutely. You know, he's known worldwide. Everyone knows Les Paul now because of the guitar, man.
Exactly. And you're here, like we were talking about, paying tribute to, again, the master. So you're doing something very special at Landshark Stadium, not just with you, but literally with over 100 people are going to be paying tribute to Les Paul. I mean, what's going on?
Well, it was a wild idea. You know, I was doing some recording on my new record, and I thought right in the middle of this rock song, I know what I want to do. I want to have a guitar marching band. And instead of tubas and trombones and saxes and trumpets, I wanted to have guitars doing the whole range of an arrangement behind a drum line. So what I did was exactly that. I put a drum line, a marching band in the middle of a rock song, and I was having dinner in New York City with David Saltz and with Stephen Ross, the owner of the Dolphins, and I pitched this idea. And I said, just picture yourself on a field, and here comes a drum line as you would expect, but instead of them, here's 50 kids on guitars playing guitars.
That is
and
awesome.
then David Saltz said, well, why don't we get Les Paul involved in this? Why don't we get Gibson guitars involved in this? And then he unfortunately passed away, and so it turned into a tribute to Les Paul.
That's amazing that you were even talking about this even before he passed away. You know, I mean, that was a sad day for anyone who plays guitar. So that's very exciting. I mean, again, Landshark Stadium going to be unbelievable. Before we let you go, though, you know, any aspiring musician, there's always that period. Okay, now you're sitting in this chair, many people looking up to you and what you've done. When was it? Was there one moment that you just said, wow, I made it here? You know what I mean? I'm playing with a Beatle. Paul McCartney, are you kidding me?
Well, that moment for me was the end of the day one of my first rehearsal with Paul, when he turned to us and said, okay, sounds good, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And that's when I knew I was going to be okay.
You knew you still had a job?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much. If you want to see the guitar legends at Landshark with Brian Ray and Rick Nelson from Cheap Trick, check out the Dolphins-Texas game happening on December 27th. For more information about the game and the special tribute to Les Paul, visit southflorida.com. And all you got to do, click on the go button.
You light my smoke and bat your eye.